Hello everybody, it's Zelda Master, and welcome to my review of Dragon Ball Super the Battle of Gods arc. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F had a lot of hype behind it. This led to great success in the box office. This led to a complete revival of the Dragon Ball community, which seemed dead for years, as a lack of content caused very few topics to pop up throughout the community. With this success, Toei Animation announced they were going to make a new series called Dragon Ball Super. Most fans were kind of confused, as it was really sudden and out of nowhere, but nonetheless, everyone was hyped. But after this hype, some were very disappointed with Dragon Ball Super. In this video, I'll review the first 14 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, which is considered the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods arc. I'll use a new review system since it is an ongoing series, and I think I should really judge it differently than a series that has been finished. I'll discuss the story, pros and cons, the episode overview, and the overall rating. The story for this arc is, it accounts for Beerus, the god of destruction's awakening, his attack on different planets, battles with the Z Fighters, and Goku's ascension to his Super Saiyan God. It's practically a retelling of the Battle of Gods movie, but with extra content, which can be a good or bad thing, honestly, which I'll discuss in the pros and cons. Pros: the fight between Goku and Beerus was much better in this version. Some things are gone into more depth, like Vegeta's fear of Beerus and his nervousness at the party, which I found very entertaining. We got more exposition for Beerus during episode 2, if I remember correctly, when he's able to tap the planet, and just the statements made by characters not to mess with him is enough. Really much better exposition and good comedy, such as when Krillin makes the squid balls, Russian squid balls for Beerus, but one of them has wasabi, and Vegeta's freaking out, and then the last one, Krillin eats it, and it was the one with wasabi in it, which I found funny. Cons: the animation's not very good, even though it is not the final product, and I will never compare it to the movies due to the massive budget difference. And it's just sometimes really hard to watch because of the animation, but this is only a problem in episode 5. Too much padding on certain events, leading to things like Goku vs. Beerus becoming an episode. And best of all, it's the same story in Battle of Gods, so at times we felt like we've seen it before in a much better fashion, when this interpretation makes a mistake with the mentioned padding, which doesn't really become a problem sometimes, but also is a very big problem at others. Episode opinions. The ratings for this are great, good, okay, bad, and horrible. A great episode is entertaining all the way through. A good episode has a lot of good moments, but a few boring parts. An okay episode is a decent amount of enjoyable parts, but some padding. Bad is mostly padding, and horrible is entirely padding. Episodes 1 through 3 were good, as overall they were enjoyable episodes with few parts that were just minor annoyances, such as Trunks and Goten facing the giant snake. Episode 4 was bad, with most of it being padding with the Peel-Off gang, and taking probably a few minute scene in the movie and making it 15 minutes. Episode 5 was horrible, as it made a nice, fast, and entertaining scene into a 23-minute episode with very bad animation. I'll talk about the padding first, as it's more important to me than the animation, as it's being fixed with the DVD sets. Well, the fight between Goku and Beerus was supposed to have more exposition for Beerus, which, as I mentioned, it was way better. However, in this episode, they make the fight drag on, and ruin the purpose of the fight itself, which was to prove how much stronger Beerus was than all the Z fighters at the time. And the main problem is we see Goku fight Beerus in Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. I think we only really needed Super Saiyan 3. And that was pretty much the main problem with Episode 5. Episodes 6 through 8 were okay episodes with very good development with Vegeta and decent comedy with the Krillin earlier, but some very annoying padding, like them making the oolong rock paper scissors scene like 8 minutes. That was really annoying. Dragon Ball Super episodes 9 through 14 were great episodes with an awesome fight between an awesome Super Saiyan God transformation and an amazing fight between Goku and Beerus, which had very good animation, and the fighting was very creative and just reminded me of good old Dragon Ball. Overall, I'll rate this an 8 out of 10. Despite having more good episodes than bad, the okay, bad, and horrible episodes bring the score down a bit. Heck, I was even considering giving this a 7.5. But I still find the series thus far well worth the watch, and I would recommend it to any Dragon Ball fan, but not the people who want to get in the series, because pretty much this is a continuation of a series that was already finished. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And tell me what I did wrong. Just don't make it complete hate, make it some constructive criticism about my reviewing skills, because I'm honestly not very experienced.